Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Amaka, and in today's video we're going to be having an amazing discussion. But before then, as usual, let me just try and make sure that everything is working fine. So I'm going to my system and I'm going to set everything the way it should. So pardon me for a sec. Okay. And yes, I think we are good to go. So in today's video, today is Monday, and as usual we do have our sit at home every Monday. Like, people still go out, but somehow you go out with caution. So today is Monday, and today I want to be talking about a whole lot of stuff, but I would want people to join. So let's give it some time for people to join, then we'll proceed. But before then, let me set up this, okay? Mm. Sorry guys, I have to set this up, okay, so we can have an amazing stream. But yeah, so I'm giving it, let's say, more 5 sec to see. So I have this complaint also from someone who was telling me about how they grew up in a home where, obviously someone is always trying to do something to the other person, and it's really really sad. It's really really bad how the whole thing got out of hand. And he tried to say that it's so um it's so disturbing for him. He feels that when he grows up, or once he start having his own home, he's going to be, you know the kind of person that his father was to them. So what do you guys have to say about this? Because we talk about all these things happening in society, and it seems like some people feel that yes, we all want to talk, like everybody's talking, but seriously, there are things that these things do to human beings. There are things that this thing do to the children. Okay, so the things you do in your home shouldn't really be all about you as spouse, like husband and wife. Yeah, it should be, but at the same time, it's good you look out for your kids, because things like that affect them too. So, and funny enough, I start seeing some comments on those videos that he uploaded. He was, trying to tell his own part, and people were also trying to tell their own stories too. Some people, proceed to say that since they found themselves in such a situation, now grown up, cannot actually move on, because it scares them that they might end up having a spouse that will treat them like their father or mother, or they are going to end up having a spouse that is going to disrespect them. So this is it. So I just brought this here so we can talk about it, but before then, let me quickly do something here. Here. So uh, sorry guys, I think my network shut. Sorry, my network. So so sorry. Let me quickly do this. So yeah, we have some people sharing their experience, you know, being being raised in a home where one has to actually try to do things for themselves. It's not easy. Please, when you join me, just kindly say something, okay? Make it known that you're here, because I can't see people's comments. I can't actually see people who have joined me. So please try to give me a thumbs up if you join, and subscribe if you've not. Here we share topics, okay? We share people's stories, people's stories, and we share ideas too. So I have this person who came to tell me about how he grew up, a home where the father, treat them some type of way, and the not just them as a kid, but also their mother. And it's really scary for him now that he's grown, because he feels that he's scared that he's going to be like his father, and he's trying not to. So he's asking for people's opinion on what he's going to do. For me, I suggested that he should try see a psychologist, because it's not really easy moving on. It's not easy. So I've suggested that for him he should try see a psychologist and see what happens. So you guys can actually bring your opinion, or please drop your comment down below once you see this video. And a lady a lady who also made same statement, that she went through this type of thing too, and it's really disturbing her, like trying to get into relationship. She's scared that she's going to be treated badly or mistreated by her spouse. So yeah, so I don't know, you guys should bring your opinion. What are your thoughts? What do you think? How can these people really manage this situation of theirs, because it's really giving them a tough time, okay? I just want to bring it here so we can talk about it. So I can see that I'm the only one here, but I'm going to just go on and look out for the messages and read it out. And read it out. Please, if you're joining and you happen to meet the ads on your way coming in, please try and watch it before joining. Thank you. So that's that. I'm going to try get the messages and share it with you guys, because it's really disturbing. Like, when I saw this message, I tried to share it, and I thought this person is the only one going through this. Well, a whole lot of people are actually going through the same thing. Like, they've gone through family where there is no much peace, no much love, and they grew up like that. So now growing up, they are scared to actually move on with their life. They are scared to actually do things with their life because they feel that they are going to end up with same parents like theirs, or they're going to end up with someone that behaves like either their father or their mother. And some people, it's really 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 scary for them. So here we're just sharing this to see if people can actually bring up ideas what they should do. For me, I've already told them they can actually see a psychologist for therapy sections and speak and have them talk to them and tell them how they can actually handle things. you know that one. And another thing is that when you are in a situation like this, or you end up marrying someone, or you're married to someone, or you're building a home, it's good that when your children start coming, you should make sure you let these children to know what love is. Just make them feel it. Just make them feel it. Make your home conducive enough for your children. That marriages are not just for the couples. It's more with of what it is to children than couples. So let me find this and share with you guys. So that's the thing, you know. Speaking on, and a lady who also dropped a message saying that she's scared also to she has always been scared to be with someone all her life. But the thing is that now that she has met someone who actually make her feel at peace with her past, and this person happens to be a godsend to her because he's nothing like what she experienced. He's nothing like her father. He's nothing like anything she have seen. He's nothing like any guy. I believe she's lucky because just the way I said it, she's lucky because someone also said to her that, yeah, you are lucky. How I wish I can actually find someone to make me feel better. You know, people are actually going through things. People are actually going through things. People are considering a lot of things. People are just you know, it's easy for whosoever to sit on the other side and talk about people. It's easy for anyone to sit on the other side and judge people on the life they've choose to live or the things they've choose to do with their life, but without knowing the battle they are fighting inside, inwards. That's the problem. It's easy for one to sit behind and judge, but you don't know what they're actually going through. So that's the thing. People who really want to A lot of people really need to be loved, and they want to be loved, but they are scared because of the kind of um background, or the kind of thing they've gone through in life, or the kind of thing they experienced as a child. Sometimes some things don't just go away. Okay, some things don't just go away. You experience them, and it stucks in your memory, it stucks in your mind. Kids don't forget. I do see people when they talk about children will be like, leave that one is a child. They don't forget. They remember every single details. They don't forget. And that's the really that's the part the that will I call it the worst part of it. That's the part that a lot of people don't know. And these people, they don't forget. They remember every history, every story, every incident. They remember. They don't forget. So it's even worse with them than it is with adults, because adults can actually reason around that stuff and understand why it happened or why it should happen or why things are like that. But for them, this is what they see, they know. They talk about what they see, what they've seen, and what they know is what they've seen or what they experience. Any other idea or any other knowledge that comes with that, they don't know it. So that's why it's good to be, actually it's good to be very very careful while dealing with them, and very very careful when you have them around you. It's very very important. So, you know, going through this, I noticed that a whole lot of people are really struggling. A whole lot of people are actually going through things that they need someone to, talk to them about. And I want to use this medium to share these things to see if it can actually help people like this, to see if we can actually, share our opinion. Please drop your opinion in the comment section. We can share our opinions, talk about these things, and help these people heal and help them understand the things they are going through and help them understand their situation and help them out of their situation, because it's not actually easy. It's not. Sometimes it seems easy, but it's not easy. And one thing we should know, some people also, I actually read a comment also, someone saying that yes, he was raised from a home where the father, but he grew up and he has never laid a hand on his wife since he has been married for so long now, but he hasn't for so many years. That was how he put it. He was like, he's married for so many years, but he hasn't laid his hands on his wife. That, being raised in a family where your father or mother is, you can't you can't determine that it's going to shape who you are. So I'm using because I don't want to mention things because this is YouTube and some words are not allowed, so you guys should pardon me. So this was this person's comment, and that brings me to the part where I say that people react to things differently. For the fact that you grew up in such environment and you end up not being anything close to, doesn't mean that it's everyone that grew up in that such environment that ends up not doing anything like that. Because most of the times people grow up from that, and they have this resistance. Some of them, they start to have anger issue. Some of them, when you talk to them about little things, they can actually verbally explain to you. They want to, physically explain, which is by then doing, then that's the cause of this whole thing. That's the consequences that comes with it. So for some people, will I say is 10 out of 100, that actually came out of such situation, and they were able to know that this is not right, and yes, I won't do it, and they were able to control themselves with all this. And at the same time, with the kind of person they end up with, there are some people who are naturally annoying. There are some people who are born liars. There are some people who, like, it's not like I am sure you guys understand what I'm trying to say. There are some people who can actually, they can actually do some things that you on your own might not be able to control yourself, even if you're not the kind of person that actually do some stuffs. So if someone who already have some little anger stuffs now end up with such kind of people, what will it be? What will it actually be like? That's the thought behind this. What will it be like if you, as someone who can actually control yourself, and then end up with someone like that? What is it going to be like? That's the part that we all should, look into. That's the part that I'm actually talking about. Because if you um if you are raised in such family or such environment, and you end up not being that kind of person that you hated or you never liked, that could be because you were able to understand, or let's say you are strong enough to deal with your feelings and do the things inside of you, were able to deal with them on your own, it's fine. Some people actually do that. Then you are also lucky with the person you end up with, because maybe the person is very transparent, that you understand every bit, there is this strong understanding between you and the person you ended up with. But if there is no understanding, and this person is, all those kind of people that everyone complains about, you end up, doing things, because the only way you might know, or you always know to correct or speak, is doing that thing which you don't like. And them on their own won't learn, won't listen, and they will always come up with things that will make you bitter. So that's the thing. For the person who said, yeah, I was raised in such environment, but that didn't still change the fact that I'll never raised my hands on my wife. That's, oh, seriously, I'm happy for you, because it's not easy. It's not easy, because you were able to deal with all these things yourself. It's not easy. But some people, it's so difficult for them. And it also happens to some ladies who happens to be that, they go all out on their spouse, because they feel that they need to protect themselves. you know any little thing, they are the one, you know pouncing on the man. So some of them didn't actually mean to. Some people are also naturally like that. you know when I say naturally like that, they didn't learn it from anyone. They are just like that. Excuse me. It's not like they had the situation where, it's not like they had the situation where the father is doing something to the mother, or the mother was doing something to the father. It's just that they grew up like that. They just became like that. That's the thing. That's the issue here. So that's the issue. Some of them are just like that. Why some? It's something they, maybe they saw the father doing such to the mother, and they end up saying to themselves, okay, I'm not going to let any man do this to me. And you see, they start to build this resistance in them, that any slightest thing, if you do something to them, instead of you being the one to, raise your hands, they are the ones raising their hands on you. That is the part I'm talking about now. So moving on, I also saw a comment. Someone here also said that it's true. I've also gone through this, and really, believe me, it's not easy. It's not being easy, because it's really affecting my relationships. And I don't know if someone son would want to keep someone like me in their home. So you see, these are things people are actually going through. Like you see, some people, it's really affects them, even after the incident, after all these things, it still affects them. They find it difficult to move on. They find it difficult to do things. They find it difficult to move on. Be with someone and all that. And people tend to, avoid them because of those attributes, because of those things. They tend to avoid them. So that's the thing, is really a thing we should talk about. In case if you miss any of these, please try and drop your comments down below. If you're not part of this video now, drop your comment down below. What do you think about these children being raised in such place? What do you think? Is it true that it really affects or not? Because for me, from the experience and things I've seen around, it's really, 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 really something else. And it's affecting them. It's affecting a lot of people, though not all, but a whole lot of people. So you guys should look into it and drop your comment down below. I'm going to wait for a while to see if people are going to come on so we can talk and discuss about it while I keep checking out other people's other people's view on this issue too. Hi, give me a thumbs up if you are joining, and if you've not subscribed, please do subscribe and comment. Send in your comments, drop your comment down below. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for stopping by today. It's been a while. Thank you. If you're a new subscriber, you're welcome. If you've not subscribed and you're just stopping by, please try to hit the subscribe button, okay? It's very important to me. Thank you. So please hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate that. So that's the thing. In case if you're just joining, we are talking about children who are being raised in a home where there is no much love. You guys, no much love, no much care. The father is the mother and all that. So, or the mother is, because it's always vice versa. The mother is always, what you guys think? Do you think it affects these children at all, or what are your views about this? I have two people watching me. Please comment if you're here, so I'll know that I'm not talking to myself. So I won't feel that I'm talking to myself. So please drop a comment. If you're here, give me a thumbs up if you're here, because I love me thumbs ups. And don't forget to subscribe, okay? If you've not, if you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome. It's really nice to have you guys here. So what are your thoughts? What do you think? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? It's not been easy for a lot of people. From the comments and the things I've been seeing here, it's not been easy. It's not been easy for a whole lot of people. Oh, I have 3 tons of thank you so much. Thank you for these 3 amazing souls, amazing people. Thanks for the 3 tons of. I really appreciate. So you guys, what do you think? Do you think it's easy for people from this background or not? Please drop your comment down below. If you watch this video later on, drop your comment. Let's see what you think, because people who are going through this, they also want to watch and see what your thoughts are, what you think about this. If you feel is okay, or you feel they are abnormal, or you think there is a way they can actually deal with this. So please don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up and drop your comment down below. It's very important, please. And it's nice having you guys here. In case you don't know, my name is Amaka, and this is my life. Okay, feel free to subscribe and feel free to drop your comment down below. And if you want me to talk about any issue at all, just send it to me on my Instagram or email, or you see that, just go to about me, you see every information you need. Just drop it there so we can talk about it. Then until I come your way next time, I won't be staying long today because I have all the things I want to go and sort out. So until I come your way next time, my name is Amaka.